Hey guys, ASMG here. So for this review I'll be reviewing Dangai Ichigo, who in my opinion is the second best speed character, with Speed Kenpachi being the first. Despite that, he's still got pretty high stats and a crazy move pool. So looking at his stats, he's got stamina 803, which is pretty high, 645 attack, which is the second highest in the game, with Ikaku being the first, 294 defense, which is also pretty high, 253 focus, which is average, and 530 SP, which is pretty decent. So all these 6-star skills and abilities will be in the description below. All these were obtained by Bleach Brave Souls FYI. And for this review we'll be reviewing his NAD build, SAD build and hybrid build, and then we'll move on to PvP. So starting off with the NAD build, we got double chap with 20% attack, 3-star glove and all NAD links. He's got over 1200 attack, which is pretty crazy. And for this review we're doing the 4-star Joshua raid on expert, and we'll see how he plays. Alrighty. So Dangai is a pretty fast character. I'll show off his speed. So he's hitting for about 3.5k. Even though he's got chapters, I'll show off his strong attacks. So first strong attack, multiple slashes. Second is a forward dash, and third is a full screen. The slashes going everywhere. So it's a pretty crazy unit, both speed wise and his move pool is really decent as well. All these moves have guard break, which is really good as well. And when this guy came out, everyone was going nuts for him. Everyone wanted him. I'll tell you from now, if you guys have him, definitely 6-star him. Absolute beast. So look, I'm going through this raid with ease. I'm just clearing like it's nothing. 4k attack, which is pretty high. I usually don't use the 3-star glove. I use the Hoe and Shield that has 40% stamina. It's really good against these guys with Hoe and Shield, because they have a 15% chance of dodging their attack, not getting frozen. So as you can see with this guard break, these guys. Yeah, he's clearing these mobs with like 2 or 3 hits. The more tanky ones take about 1 full NAD string, so 4,800. So I'll show off his special, even though we got chappies on. It's pretty much useless with chappies. So with chappies there's about 600 damage. As you can tell, it's hitting pretty hard. And there you go. So that was probably a minute 50, minute 40 in my opinion. A minute 50 on the dot. So next we'll look at his SAD build and see if that run is faster. So looking at his SAD build, we got a 10 Shintai with 20% SP, the 2017 use card with 10% SP, so all up it gives 20% SP. And the Shinten with 20% SP, so all up a 60% increase in SP. So overall we got about 840 SP. And in terms of the links, we got all SAD links with 60% increase in strong attack damage. So we'll see if this is faster than NAD build, which was I think 1 minute 50. Okay. So his normal attack has dropped to about 700. Let's start with the first one. So each hit does about 1000 damage, which is pretty decent because it hits multiple times. Well, I just one-shot them. He hit for about 2k as well. And that one hits for about 1400, does about like 6 hits maybe. So the first round attack hits about 4 or 5 times as well, which is heaps. So the second one hits 3 times. And I want to make sure how much the third one hits. I'm not sure exactly how much it is. So despite having SP items and links, his normal attack is still pretty decent. He hits for about 1700. So I couldn't count how much it hit because I just destroyed him. I think my favorite strong attack from his move pool is definitely that second one. It's so good in PvP as well. Plus it's got 360-degree range on it. Yeah, I can't really count how much it does, it just obliterates them. So it also takes about 4 to 3 hits from his normal attack to destroy the little mobs. So we'll see how much damage it does. So nearly killed them, so it does about 60% of their health. Wow. I usually don't use him on the SAD build, I usually use NAD. Because I hate waiting for the cooldown. Plus he hits for about 4 to 5k, which is crazy as well. So we use a special. I'm not sure if we can nuke, but hopefully we can. So the NAD run was 1 minute 50. If it doesn't kill him, I'll just use the second one straight away. And there you go. 5,000 damage per hit. And for some reason he's just running in his spot. So 1 minute 54. So 4 second difference. Honestly, it's not much. But next we'll move on to the hybrid build and see if that's any faster than both of these runs. So looking at his hybrid build, I kept the 10 Shinto, I also kept the 2017 news card. However, I changed the Shin 10 to the 3-star glove. And looking at his links, we got Frenzy Ichigo 6-star, Frenzy Ichigo 5-star, and Don Konoji, who's a strong attack damage link. The only reason why I left Don Konoji is because his main soul trait is normal attack damage, so it's kind of balanced. But besides that, he's got about 740 SP and about 850 attack, which is still pretty crazy. So let's see if he can beat 1 minute 50 or 1 minute 54. Alrighty, let's begin. So normal attack damage, about 2000 average. So no one hit for 2500, which is still pretty decent. Still one-shots these guys. It's about 1200 per hit. That one's 1000 per average hit. And we'll check out the second one now. So that was about, I think, 1700, but regardless, it one-shot them, which is what we want. Just hoping we're gonna get hit, which is good. Absolute beast, honestly. Any build for this guy is just amazing. Look at that. Just got out of the way from that freeze. So these guys are more tankier guys, so they don't take more hits. And we'll one-shot these guys, yep. Alright, so we're going to do this pretty fast. So these guys are nothing. We definitely want a strong attack for these guys to get guard break. Oh, I dodged, which cancels the animation. Alrighty, so I'll just nuke the boss. We definitely can with the tension play. There we go. So that was 4,000 per hit instead of 5,000 for the strong attack damage build. So that's a bit less damage, and we cleared 34 requests. So 1 minute 38. So that was 12 seconds faster, which is crazy. Alright, so next we move on to PvP. So for PvP, we're first starting off with the SAD build. So looking at the characters quickly. So looking at Dangai, we got the 10 Shinto with 20% SP, the 2017 news card, and the Super Spirit Cane. I didn't bring the Shin 10 because here we're sacrificing 6% SP for 14% stamina. And stamina is very useful in PvP as well. So we got an SAD link, and damage reduction, so you can be more viable. Next up is Ruka. So we got a 10 Shinto with 40% stamina, a Spirit Core with 30% SP, and a Commemorative Coin with 12% stamina, SAD link, and damage reduction as well. Last but not least, we got Segunda Tapa Ukiura. So we got the Super Spirit Cane, Tension Star with 40% stamina, and the Headband of Justice with 20% SP. We got SA Dealing, and Friends Ukiura, who's got 18% SAD and 9% dodge. So I'll be changing the strategy from attribute to attack and putting all the booster items on, and we'll be looking for red units since Dangai is blue. We'll see how it plays. So first we'll go off with this Halibel. Alrighty, so we got only one attribute advantage. So he honestly destroyed it. And his third strong attack is really good in PvP as well. It usually hits everyone, which is crazy. So far that's 1 out of 1. So next we'll go against this Paragon. So we also got one attribute advantage, and they got a Speed Kenpachi, which is scary. So 900 per hit on his first strong attack. So unfortunately they got the Soul Bomb. And I don't think we're gonna win this one. Nah. So 1 out of 2. I'll do one more and then we'll move on to the NAD build. Alright, let's look for another red. And we got another Baragon. This time he's got high average attack. But hopefully we can win this time. Okay, now we got two attribute advantages. We got one with Dangai and one with Ruruka. So that third strong attack absolutely destroyed Baragon. Yeah, so we did this without breaking a sweat. So 2 out of 3. So the SAD build is really good. So next we'll move on to the NAD build and see how that one is. So looking at the NAD build and my NAD team, we got Kendo Kenpachi with double Chappy with 20% attack, Headband of Justice with 40% stamina, NAD Link, and damage reduction. I think the damage reduction is very useful for Kendo because of all the speed Kenny's out there, whose primary assault rate is damage reduction. Some people stack heaps of damage reduction on him, or heaps of attack, and sometimes he can beat Kendo despite being speed. So looking at Dangai next, we got the Shonen Shield with 40% stamina. This item is really good against characters like Sode, Hyoromaru, Baragon, and especially Ruruka, who's tech and got crazy SP, and her NAD string is range, so we got 15% chance of dodging her attacks. Double Chappy with 20% attack, NAD Link, and damage reduction. Last but not least, we got the King of Weka Mundo, Baragon. So we got double Chappy with 40% stamina, the Commemorative Coin with 12% stamina as well. All dodge links, so all up he's got 44% dodge. This is the main character I use when we get the Soul Bomb because with Chappies on all of them, Kendo and Dangai are really useless, while Baragon uses his Respera and just weakens his enemies. So first up, we'll go against this Baragon and we'll see how they all play. Alright, so they got So Dangai is against Baragon, so we got 15% chance of dodging his move as well. So we dodged that one hit there. But Baragon also has dodge, I'm guessing he's full dodge as well. So we didn't get the Soul Bomb, this is where Baragon's part comes in. So now they're all weakened. And now my team absolutely destroyed. Like, Dangai was hitting Baragon for 4k, which is crazy. And there you go, so 1 out of 1. So that was a really nice run for PvP. So next up, we'll go against this Sogoku Aizen. Alright, so Dangai is up against Red Kenny. We got my Kendo against the other Dangai. So he is hitting Red Kenny for about 1,600. So Red Kenny's really dead, and there we go. So definitely Dangai can take on Red Kenny. Especially with that damage reduction link, I think he would have had a bit of trouble without it, to be honest. So far 2 out of 2. And last but not least, we'll go against this Dangai. Alrighty, so we got my Dangai against their Baragon. That's how it plays. So my Dangai absolutely destroyed this Paragon. And my Kini with the Soul Bomb, which is very, very good. Bulgir is pretty scary in PvP. Sometimes he can just one-shot these guys. But I found that putting the damage reduction link helps really, really. So overall, in terms of PvE, all three builds were decent. We got the fastest run with the hybrid build at I think 1 minute 38, which was about a 10-second difference, which isn't much. However, preferably I prefer the NAD build. Only reason being is I wait hitting full cooldowns, and his NAD damage output is really high. It's between 3.5k to 5k with the attribute advantage. Plus we got double Chappy, which gives us heaps of stamina and defense, which makes the character more viable. In regards to PvP, both the SAD build and the NAD build are really good, and I highly encourage you put at least one damage reduction link, since PvP is infested with Kenis of Ruka, Sodes and Yoromarus who can freeze or do high damage output. If you guys are looking for power creep and don't have speed Kenny like me, Dangai is definitely the best option after speed Kenny for a speed character. If you do have speed Kenny, I still recommend that you 6-star this character. He's really good. He's an absolute beast. Everyone was pulling for him when he first came out. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more Bleach Brave Souls content, and enjoy your day.